Are you ready to join the inmates in Gen Pop? Well, get ready because Dangerous Uprisings and the Cell Block 6 match have returned. Hello again, UWA Elite fans. This is the man of 1,000 spreadsheets, MC Hale, here with another card rundown. Today we're talking about this Saturday, May 11th, and our lockup-themed event, Dangerous Uprisings. Doors open at 6 p.m., bell time is 6:30, and we are back at the UWA Elite Army Base at the South River VFW, 31 Reed Street in South River, New Jersey. Tickets are on sale at UWAElite.com, and all of the promos and highlights you see next to me can be seen in their entirety, yes, even the full aggression event, for free on UWA Elite social media. So hit those links and tell us which match you are most excited for. And now, without any further ado, let's get started. Well, let's start off with the match I've been waiting for, and by the posts on our socials, you have been too. The Cell Block 6 match. Just to refresh your memories, the rules are as follows. We will start the match with 2 men in the ring, and the other 4 participants handcuffed to the ring posts outside of the ring. As the match goes on, one by one, they will be released and enter the fray. It is a 6-way elimination match. The last man standing will receive a title shot against the UWA Elite champion. As revealed by myself, JC, and Cypress, the competitors in the match will be Eddie Thomas. Now, Explosive Eddie Thomas will be in his first singles matchup in some time following an injury to his tag team partner, the other half of tag champs Pretty Freakin' Ugly, Jay the Key Evans. Will Thomas return to the singles form that brought him Iron Man Championship Gold 2 years ago? Or will concern for his partner distract Thomas from the task at hand? King Tech. After a fans bring the weapons match that delivered some severe damage to several sensitive areas, not least of all among them Tech's orbital bone, the man promising to bring a great awakening to the UWA has to heal several injuries very quickly. The Queen, normally equally ready to deliver voice or violence, suffered a crushing blow from a trash can as well, and is a question mark to be at ringside by his side. Now Tech claims everyone is against him, and in this case, as he looks around the ring, you'll see he is very much correct. Now I'll mention the next 2 participants together because they are technically teammates now. Chris Powers and Joey Adams, both representing the old guard, albeit pretty reluctantly for Adams. With the loss to Powers that forced his allegiance fresh in his mind, will the anti-hero go for the victory or simply revenge? And for Chris Powers, will the Hollywood stuntman go out of his way to keep Adams on a short leash? And will he watch the back of his now partner, or will he just use him as a stepping stone to a shot at gold? Now, there are 2 huge question marks in this match. First of which revolves around the return of the most physically dominating member of the contingent, BT Bull. Following his loss to Corey Dillinger at last breath and along with it the UWA Elite Championship, Bull went on a bit of a sabbatical. Now having recharged his batteries in Vegas, Dubai, and elsewhere, can Bull pick up right where he left off? Or will a bit of ring rust be a factor for Nicolas Cage' associate? The other question mark of the Cell Block 6 is quite frankly who that 6th entrant will be. Let's talk about that one next. But for now, we can tell you for sure the participants in the Cell Block 6 match will be BT Bull, Chris Powers, King Tech, Eddie Thomas, Joey Adams, and the winner of KTB versus McNellis. And the last man standing gets a shot at the champ. So let's talk about that matchup to determine the final Cell Block 6 entrant. Aggression saw a main event UWA Elite Championship contest between champ Corey Dillinger and challenger KTB. KTB won his way into that match with a huge assist from the Hunter Robbie Roller, who KTB seems to have formed a bit of a tenuous alliance with. Well, during that main event matchup with Dillinger, Roller continued assisting the King of the Barons. This was more than Sean Damage McNellis could watch, however, and SDM charged the ring to even the playing field. McNellis got on the microphone and ran down KTB, furious at the lack of integrity being shown by the Beast. A challenge was issued, and that brings us to Dangerous Uprisings this Saturday, where you will see 2 UWA Elite veterans do battle when Sean Damage McNellis takes on KTB with a spot in the Cell Block 6 match on the line. Now I keep referring to the winner of the Cell Block 6 getting a shot at the title to take on the champ. But note that I haven't been specifically saying Corey Dillinger. And that's because in order for Dillinger to defend the UWA Elite Championship against the Cell Block 6 winner, he first has to leave Dangerous Uprisings with it. You see, SDM wasn't the only one issuing challenges at the end of aggression. No, once Damage handed over the mic, the diligent one stood over his attacker Robbie Roller and said if Roller wants to make a statement by attacking him, he was going to make one right back. Me and you. Will the champ get a bit of revenge on the man who ambushed him and tried to take that title away? Or will the hunter dial in his sights on the championship and put yet another trophy on his wall? At Dangerous Uprisings, Corey Dillinger defends his UWA Elite Championship against 2023's most hated wrestler, the hunter, Robbie Roller. If you haven't seen Aggression yet, trust me, my mini recaps here of the last month's happenings merely scratch the surface of what went down in and out of the ring. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel so you can see every event in its entirety for free. And speaking of Aggression, we're still not done talking about the fallout from that event and how it is shaping Dangerous Uprisings. The contingent's new golden boy, Eric Corvus, the golden ticket holder, was also involved in the scrum following Aggression's main event, as he appeared ready to cash in that shot at the title against the battered Dillinger. He was prevented from it, however, by his opponent from earlier that night, the Plexorcist Troy Locke. Mr. Business in the Front, Murder in the Back was joined by the returning Jeff Cannonball in facing down Corvus and Ty Thomas in a continuation of their brawl following Locke's shocking victory over the Mat Mechanic earlier in the evening. Corvus, Thomas, and Nick Kay all beat down on the young Locke until Cannonball jumped in from his seat in the crowd to come to his aid and in the process deliver the most devastating of paper cuts to the original professional wrestler. And now we've got a tag team matchup for Dangerous Uprisings. For the contingent, like in because it's a prison, never mind. Ty Thomas is looking to unleash a mountain of frustration as the 2023 Wrestler of the Year has lost his last 3 matches. Eric Corvus will be trying to avenge that surprise loss and regain the swagger that came with his golden ticket victory. On the other side, Locke needs to keep his wits after shooting up the rankings last month and listen to the experience from former UWA Elite Tag Champ Cannonball. It's Eric Corvus and Ty Thomas representing the contingent against Troy Locke and the returning Jeff Cannonball in tag team action this Saturday at Dangerous Uprisings. Another match with a good dose of animosity is the Iron Man Championship match. Champion Bulldog Pittman was out of action last month due to an injury he sustained at setting the standard. But this injury was not caused by a pre-match workout or a missed step, or even during a wrestling match at all. No, it came at the end of his successful title defense against Matt Vertigo, when the self-proclaimed only true Iron Man in UWA Elite, Dr. Miles Thomas, snuck into the ring armed with a bicycle pump and clubbed the back of Pittman's knee, causing a Grade 2 MCL tear. Vertigo wound up with a similar fate last month when he challenged Miles and got that same bike pump delivered to his head, resulting in a very painful disqualification victory for the New York Drip. Well, it would appear that Thomas has succeeded in his effort to get in the head and under the skin of the man he calls Pitbull Dogman, and get a shot at the Iron Man Championship that he feels he deserves. Bulldog Pittman is coming back into the ring with a vengeance, defending not only his title, but also looking to avenge the injuries both he and Vertigo suffered at the triathlete's hands. The Miles Thomas campaign for Most Hated continues when he challenges Bulldog Pittman one-on-one for the Iron Man Championship. The Old Guard had a bit of a mixed bag at Aggression. As we talked about earlier, Chris Powers won the contract of Joey Adams by practically turning the anti-hero's arm into hamburger, forcing Adams to join Powers, Blade, and Seaway's alliance. But Blade and Seaway were not as successful in their Tag Team Championship challenge, failing to put away pretty freaking ugly when a super kick by Seaway accidentally hit Blade instead, costing the Old Guard the gold. Back in the locker room, they ran into the Just Us League as Michael Massacre, Chris Steeler, and Max Baines celebrated their 6-man tag victory over the Lost Boys. Some words were exchanged, and the Just Us League found themselves in very unfamiliar territory, defending as opposed to attacking a newer wrestler, in this case, Max Bain. The Old Guard objected to the rookie's presence, and in the ensuing scuffle, Steeler went a bit too far and threatened backstage interviewer Shannon May, causing UWA Elite President Dave Swan to suspend the standard bearer. With tempers flaring and Chris Powers already in the Cell Block 6 match, both trios will be represented by 2 members, when TJ Blade and Mike Seaway of the Old Guard face off in tag team action against Michael Massacre and Max Bain of the Just Us League. We are still 3 months away from the Middlesex County Fair and Crossroads Week, but in order to get you looking ahead, we are bringing you 2 of the standout talents from our 2023 event to Dangerous Uprisings. The tracksuit brute, Chris Benet, may not have made a lot of friends at the fair, but he did turn a lot of heads. The godfather of the Chokeslam will be joining us this Saturday in South River and reminding the UWA Elite Army just how devastatingly brutal he can be. And standing across the ring from him, the pristine Joe Clean will be looking to prove that the fan support he received last year was well-deserved when he looks for his first Supercard victory inside the UWA Elite ring. It's a new talent showcase when Chris Benet locks up with Joe Clean this Saturday at Dangerous Uprisings. Well, there are plenty of matches here that can steal the show, so it's time to free yourself from your house arrest and get your tickets for this Saturday, May 11th, Dangerous Uprisings. The action gets underway at 6:30 p.m., but doors open at 6 o'clock, so get there early to lock up your best views of the action. I've got more of these. We're at the UWA Elite Army Base at the South River VFW at 31 Reed Street in South River, New Jersey. Get your tickets at uwaelite.com and follow us on all of the socials for late-breaking news, interviews, and updates. Until then, this is your warden? The man of 1,000 spreadsheets, MC Hale, saying I will see you at ringside.
Never will I perish, never will I pop. I came to embarrass, I got everything I could ever want. Try to challenge me, yeah, I dare. Got the rings of a champion, 100 cash just to be exact. I already know the reason that they hating on me, and it's a fact. Yeah, cause I got it like kicking down the door, hit them high and low. Had to steal the show like a criminal. Popping in my bag, it was pivotal. Carrying the mag like it's Vogue. Guess I'm in the mode. Setting the bar way high from the jump. Keeping the crowd pump. If you want a problem, get stomped. Up to you. Come on, tell me what you want. Yeah, I drop down on the mat. You don't want it. I got grenades that go boom. You don't want it. I got the whole squad with me. You don't want it. Man, look at our bank account. It look good, don't it? I got my team right behind me in the war zone. They follow me. I need ammunition. I don't need no apology. I can smell the enemy. They hate. Yeah, they gotta be. Wait, I think I hear him. Let's go. Kicking down the door. Hit him high and low. Had to steal the show like a criminal. Popping in my bag. It was pivotal. Carrying the mag like it's Vogue. Guess I'm in the mode. Setting the bar way high from the jump. Keeping the crowd pump. If you want a problem, get stomped. Up to you. Come on, tell me what you want.